Hello and welcome. This is Ruth Hamilton and I'm back with another video for Tonic Studios. Today I've got the third in the Showcase series and this one is called Decadent Swirls. So as you can see, it's a very large set of dies. This is A4 size magnetic sheet, and then there's this little folder that you can pop it all back into again. So I'll just have a little quick run through what all's here, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. There are a couple of dies here now. The outside cutting edge of these is, I think, 17 or 17.5 centimeters. I'll just check for you. It's 17.5 centimeters, so it's quite large, and I have mostly used these on 7-inch square cards, although you don't necessarily have to use the whole width of the die. And the other thing I'm thinking you could use them on is for borders and things across scrapbooking pages, because they are big and will fit across there, and they can actually be interlocked and you can add to the size of them. So I've got that outside edge, and then there's this scalloped one, see it there, and then some decorative ones. So some of them cut into the card and some of them cut out, and you can see there's one that I've cut, and I'm thinking this one would be really lovely if you added some twine, stitched it in through the edges and made a lovely twine border on it, maybe added a twine bow or something up at the top. There's also a large backing plate die here which fits around this frame die, and you can see that on one of the cards at the front of the video, and I'm going to be using that in a moment or two as well. And then this one cuts out the centre of this, so you can add a different colour in, or you can pop it up on 3D foam pads and make it dimensional. And then there's a sentiment die and a backing plate, and that one says "with lots of love." I'll just show it to you on a white background here. And the backing plate then can be made to match whatever else you're using on the card. So there's a lovely little die here, and this one is a verso die, so it cuts into the card, and there's a little plate for the top of it, so that could be used as a header or for a pocket. And then this is another one at the bottom here, so this one is a verso die, so it does no outside cutting edge either. So you can use that to create a pattern inside your card, and you can, use them on the corners or in the center, whatever. And then this one is a backing plate for that, but it can also be made into a pocket. There are lots of different ways of using these dies, but what I'm going to do today is use a 7x7 bright white Craft Perfect card from Tonic Studios, and I've chosen some Jungle Fever speciality card. It's A4 luxury embossed card, and I have used the border already, the border down. I'll show you which one it is. It's the one I showed you a few moments ago with the little edge that can be stitched. I have taken a piece of card which was exactly the same width, 7 inches across, and then I have put this die on top, and I have cut it down at each side. So basically what I did was, if you can imagine this the edge of a plain piece of card, I've just centered the die right up at the edge there, up here, sorry, and then when I've cut that out, I've just trimmed the edges, and I've done it on the opposite side, and I've ended up with this shape here. So I'm doing a top fold card. This will fit on top, but I wanted to put some of this lovely Jungle Fever card on the back of it, so I've cut a piece that just fits inside there nicely, and I would normally just glue that on, but I'm trying to save this card, and I'm sure you'll like to do the same. So I actually want a panel of the card inside here, so I've very carefully measured where I need, and I've drawn on the back. So I'll show you the measurements. It's 2 3/4 centimeters in from each side here, and 1/2 centimeter from the top and bottom. And now I have measured that, and I'm just going to cut that out with a craft knife. So now to decorate this, I have taken this corner die and used it along with this pattern die to cut out two shapes, and it has a little lip on the outside edges here which I've just trimmed off and left them flush here. So I've done that twice, and I'm going to put those on the card. And also, just to show you before I do assemble that, I used these ones as well because I wasn't too sure which way to decorate it. So I've used those two together and given me this lovely shape. That could have gone along the top or bottom there, so that looks really nice as well. And that matches the other big die in the set. So there we are. I'm going to glue these on here, but I've also taken this backing plate and I've cut that out in white as well, and then I've used the sentiment die with the green card, and I have just glued one on top of the other. So for now I'm going to glue these on here, and then I'm going to add that in the centre when I get those done so that I can centre that properly. I'll add that on 3D foam. So that's it finished. I just like the look of it. I wanted to keep it as plain as possible colour wise, but then I thought it needed something just a little bit to lift it. So I took some of the Aqua Aurora Pure Sheen sequins from the Let It Snow collection, and I've just added them down the side of the border here. Hopefully you can catch that there. And then I've added some randomly across the front of the card. So that's it finished. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you back again soon. I have other videos there, so I have some that I'm editing at the moment again, and I'd love you to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all of those. So thanks a lot, keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.